Hi there everyone. An item which I picked up yesterday from my favourite boot sale. It was on one of the stalls selling stuff, and it was at the back, and I reached over, picked it up, and the gentleman on the stall said, oh, it's only £3. I said, oh, is it broken? Because there was some tape round it, sellotape. He said, no, there's nothing wrong with it. Well, he said nothing wrong with it. I don't know whether it actually works, but he says the case is intact. And I looked at the case, and it's made of Bakelite, which for some unreason seems to push the actual price up. I said, well, I'm just interested to see it as an item to put on YouTube and to have a look at. As I stated, it's German, you can tell by the German Schuko type plug. It's also in seconds, and it's a timer. It's a very clever timer. What you do, you set whatever seconds you want to use. If I put that to 5, bring the white lever down, and 5 seconds later it turns off. Likewise, put it round to 3 seconds, start her up, 3 seconds. Now on the side you've got multiply 10 or 1. Well, at the moment it's on 1, which is a direct reading. I'll put it on to 10. It's clever. So it's multiplied by 10. So if I put it on, leave it on 3, and we'll start her up. You'll also notice that it brings in a separate timing device, which is clicking. I'll show you the back of it. And that will go for 3 seconds multiplied by 10, which I think is 30 seconds, which is half a minute. I'm quick like that. Well, I do suffer from number blindness, unfortunately. But that's what happens there. Now to override, you've got a little toggle switch which shows broke and make, and down is off and up is on. The Continental tend to use up as on and down as off, unlike in England where it's the other way round. Don't know why, but probably traditional. Anyhow, that's the front of the unit. Let's have a little look at the back. I was quite pleased to get this, because it's old. I would think it's probably 1930s, 40s. It's that era. And I can show you a little bit of what's inside without taking it out. I will add that when I got it, there was a little note in there, a piece of paper which someone had written on saying not to be used with mains voltage. So I thought, well, I wonder why. Anyhow, I looked at it and it had been completely wired up wrong. Had I have plugged it into the mains, which was a possibility, it was wired so that when you push the switch down to turn it on and start timing or override it, it put a direct short on. Why? I don't know. Anyhow, I have corrected that and it won't do it now. And let's have a look at the actual movement itself. I'll try and get it in as close as I can. It's beautifully made. It's beautifully made. And if I jiggle some stuff about, maybe to see exactly what happens if I can do it. I could do with another pair of hands. Let's see. As I turn it on, you'll notice there's a set of contacts there, and that is what's on the timer itself. Now as soon as it gets to the required time, that will disconnect. Look over on the other side, you've got your timing device which is flipping from side to side. There we are. And the contacts are now broken. They've fallen back, and there they are there, that's the actual contacts. Anyhow, popping it back, there's the reverse of the cover. You've got your output there, your socket, Continental 2-pin, Ausgang out, and earth connection. Funny enough, the wire going in was not earthed, it was just a twin wire. Eingang, that's the wire going in. And have a very quick look at the colour code, which is of interest because this gives it some idea of the age. If you look at it, there's the wires coming in. They're the two wires which I've got nice and close. It's white and black. Now in Germany, and I think some other countries in Europe, they use white and black. I know the Americans use white and black, but now they use what we use, the standard colour code. But I think this changed over, and someone out there will probably know. I would say probably the 1950s, 50s or 60s, because Germany adopted, whereas we use brown and, oh what's it, brown and black, no, brown and blue, they used to use brown and black, so they've changed twice. They now use the same as us. But anyhow, there we are. Any questions, please leave. Please subscribe. And once again, thanks for watching. Thank you.